What's good, people? Experience Share bringing you some more Pokemon Online live battles. I got my laptop ready, so I'm not recording on it still because I still have to fix some things regarding my microphone. Apparently, it doesn't work the same way as it does on my regular computer. So until I fix that, I'm gonna be using this old box piece of shit. It still records decently, so yeah, it's not a big deal. Anyway, for today, I'm planning on using a UU team composed of Volcop Tornadus, Life Orb Offensive Nidoqueen. Um, I forgot what kind of Snorlax this is. It's probably Choice Banded. Um, then we have a Bronzong, Standard Set, Scarf Dormanitan, and Specs Raikou just for the Volturn combination. I see Archeops, which is probably going to be his lead, either Archeops or Scolipede, so I'm gonna lead off with my Bronzong, and he leads off with Rotom, probably predicting that, so that was a good play on his part. My Snorlax is indeed Choice Banded, so I'm gonna switch into it, even though he might have the Will-O-Wisp, but most times Rotoms are choice, so yeah, he goes for an Overheat. Now, I can go for a return, but it's not going to do that much damage to Hitmontop or Empoleon if he switches those in, so I'm going to go for Pursuit to get some nice damage on this Rotom, which is a little bit of a threat. Not that much, but it still poses somewhat of a threat, so I'm going to go to Bronzong now to take whatever. Actually, no, I'm going to go to Nidoking, and he goes into his Rotom, so I'm going to force him to go for an Overheat again, and I'm going to go to Snorlax. If he goes for a Volt Switch, it's okay. But he switches to Scolipede, I can get a safe return on that thing. He does have a Swords Dance with the Focus Sash thing, so he's gonna get a heavy hit pretty much on anything, so I need to fodder off something. Archeops, I need to keep Bronzong for that. Nidoqueen, I kind of wanted it as check for Lantern because, well, Snorlax can also check Lantern. Tornadus is probably not going to be that useful looking at his team, so I'm actually going to fodder off sort of the star of the team. So he does get a crit with the Mega Horn, whatever. I have Darmanitan here, so I can go for a U-turn. Hopefully he doesn't have like Poison Point or something, but he decides to send in his Hitmontop. So I get a free switch, going to Bronzong and get up my Stealth Rocks, because if he decides to Rapid Spin, I'm gonna go for a Toxic on his face, and he's gonna wear him down very quickly, as you can see, and I'm gonna just keep going for Stealth Rocks, because he's gonna be lowered on his defenses, so I can just stall him out extremely quickly. He goes for a Spin. As you can see, this is doing way too much damage for him to handle, so I'm gonna keep going for Stealth Rocks, because Scolipede is going to be dead, Archeops is going to take too much damage from Stealth Rock switching, plus my Darmanitan is Choice Scarf and he's probably faster than him. If not, my Raikou just outspeeds. He decides to send in the Scolipede right now. It's not going to do anything to me with the Mega Horn. I'm able to take it, go for an Earthquake and kill it off. So, also Stealth Rocks are going to be important against his Rotom, so that's actually a cool thing to do. He might go for a Rapid Spin right here, but it's whatever. I'm gonna go to Nidoqueen, and I'm gonna go for an Earth Power. No, wait a second. I'm gonna go for Sludge Wave, just in case he switches to Rotom, predicting my Earth Power. Sludge Wave is his prediction. I'm not running Focus Blast because I really don't think I need it in this team. Well, it's not really a team, it's just 6 guys put together. I'm also liking Nidoqueen a little bit better than Nidoking because of the bulk it has over its brother. Also, the power is pretty much the same. I don't see too much difference. There is a little bit, but it's backed up by Life Orb, Modest Nature, Max Special Attack, whereas Nidoking must run the Timid Nature. He goes into his Archeops. If he goes for an Earthquake, I got Bronzong. He switches to Empoleon, that's fine. I do have Snorlax, so I'm gonna go for an Earthquake, and he's the bulky variant with Scald. He does get the burn here, so it's not gonna be good, and he's probably gonna kill me. So I might just use Bronzong as a fodder right now because I need a safe switch into my Raikou. Now what I can do is actually predict his switch to Lantern and double switch into my Snorlax, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And he sets up his Stealth Rocks. That's fine. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake, and he gets smashed. So Empoleon is out of the way. That's beautiful. Now what is gonna send in next? Probably his Archeops. I am faster with my Darmanitan, so I can easily get that into defeatist range. Hitmontop is lowered on health. Rotom is low on health a little bit. And he decides to send in this thing. This is perfect. Now I can go for an Earth Power. Do a massive amount to the Lantern. I really did not need Nidoqueen that much, but apparently I'm able to live. I'm gonna go for a Sludge Wave just in case he switches out. But he doesn't. He makes a smart move. Fodders off his Lantern. So now my Raikou has pretty much a safe win. I might need... No, I don't need. I don't need anything. So I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam. He goes for Flying Gem Acrobatics. This pretty much tells me that my Raikou is gonna be faster. I do have the choice specs, so what I'm gonna do is go for an extra... No, I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch just in case. He does switch out into his Hitmontop, so I'm gonna go into my Darmanitan to lure him to go into his Snorlax, his Rotom. And he does fall for it. I'm gonna go for a Rock Slide, outspeed, knock him out, because he might think I have the Earthquake, but I really don't. I do pack the Rock Slide, so if he switches in, he dies. If he switches out, he dies. So Darmanitan should be my way to victory in this game. And yes, I'm able to take it out. And we all know that Raikou is faster than his Archeops. And Snorlax can probably take a hit as well. So that's going to be my game. I'm just waiting for him to pick his Archeops and get annihilated. Wow. I was about to say annihilated. Anyway, just send in the Archeops. Gonna go for a Rock Slide. I actually miss, which is hilarious, but it's whatever. He goes for a Quick Attack, does not knock me out, and I kill it off with a Rock Slide. So that's the game. Let's just try to get a new one. There's not too many people playing at this time because most people are from America, I presume. And at this time, most people are at school. So yeah, as you can see, it's 4:18 p.m. my time. I do not have school in the afternoon because I have a very good schedule actually. Okay, Azelf, Snorlax, Crocodile, Sableye, Virizion, and Cobalion. This is a perfect team for Tornadus to wreck. So he might lead off with his Azelf. So if he's Choice Scarf, I cannot kill him. But what I'm gonna do is send in Darmanitan, and he has his Snorlax. So what can I do? I could Superpower, but then again he does have the Sableye, so he might go for Body Slam or something. I'm just gonna get my rocks up. Gonna go to Bronzong. He does go for Body Slam. I can freely get up my rocks. And now I'm gonna go for Toxic. I miss, but it's fine. I can take these for... Oh, he has immunity. Okay. Body Slam. I can take it with my bruh Snorlax. I'm gonna go for a return of my own. And I'm gonna destroy him! 51 HP. Well, he actually does... He's able to knock me out from this range. So, what can I do here? I can go to Nidoking and just wait that I don't get paralyzed. Gonna keep going for Sludge Waves because it does more damage than Earth Power, and he's forced to rest. So this is good. He really has nothing to take a Sludge Wave other than his Cobalion, but his Cobalion gets smashed by an Earth Power, so he definitely does not want to bring that in. If he gets another Body Slam, I'm gonna be sad. And he... Oh my god. Really? Okay. I guess it's time for him to get smashed because, yep, he's not thick fat, so down he goes. Ego Jr. Azelf, bitch please. I got Scarf Flare Blitz. What you gonna do about it? You're just gonna die. No Stealth Rocks for you unless... Oh! Scarf Psychic. Did not see that one coming. Okay. This is a free switch to Snorlax. Now what I can do is either Gyro Ball predicting Virizion or Toxic predicting Cobalion. No, sorry, Earthquake predicting Cobalion. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay, Sableye, that works. I kind of lost my check to Sableye in the form of Dormanitan, but I still have my Earthquakes here. So I could go for Fire Punch or Earthquake. No, I'm gonna go for Fire Punch just to see how much he does. He goes for a Taunt. I'm just waiting for me to get a burn, really. Or I could also send in my Tornadus at this point because I have things to kill it with, but I do get the burn, which I was looking for. He's going to fodder off his Sableye. Okay, I could have killed it right there, but I get paralyzed. Okay, this is a weird switch in. Fire Punch on a Virizion. Okay. This thing is threatening. I might need Snorlax, do I? Azelf. Well, worst case scenario, I outspeed with Raikou, so I'm gonna go to Bronzong. He goes for close combat, lowers his defenses. I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake. Not really wanna play any games. He follows off his Sableye. He might go into his Azelf and go for a Flamethrower, but my Snorlax has Thick Fat, so I'm able to tank that like a boss. Gonna go for Pursuit, just in case he switches out, and then Azelf is gone. So Snorlax, even though it's low on health, it's still kicking ass. Oh, so he's one of those substitute Swords Dance bitches. He goes for close combat, lowers his defenses. That's beautiful for me because my Raikou can just come in and sweep. I really do not recall what he has left. Oh, it's a Crocodile. Okay. This might not be very good. But oh, okay, I'm faster than that shit, right? I think I am. I'm 111 speed. So I'm gonna go for an Acrobatics right here. Gonna knock it out. And out comes his Crocodile, which has to lock itself on Crunch pretty much. So I'm just gonna go for Acrobatics. I think it does more. It goes for Crunch. I'm able to take that. Oh, my defense fell, but it's fine. My Raikou can definitely take a Crunch, unless I fail because of Moxie. Well, I got kind of scared, but I think I can. Yes, I do. So Raikou pulls off the win for me. Let's just try and play one more game, because I think it's gonna be fine to play just one more if it doesn't take too long to find. I was actually kind of scared that a +1 Crunch would kill off my Raikou, but I trusted Raikou's bulk. I did not need to go for bulk up, and he also got the the defense drop with Crunch. So even if I had gone for a bulk up against his Crocodile, he would have been able to knock me out, because once I went for the attacking move, he would be faster than me, so he would have knocked me out in 2 hits. Because he got that defense drop, so I'll be back at 0 instead of being at +1 and being able to take another hit and retaliate with an Acrobatics. So, worst case scenario, nothing. Just, yeah, never mind. I'm just filling in until I get another battle. Please, come on. I really don't know why people don't play UU. This is such an amazing tier. Let me try. I could also use another team, but hey, I actually like this team. It's kind of funny to use. Okay, Ditto, Torkoal, Umbreon, Ponyard, Hydreigon, and Whimsicott. This is kind of a weird team. I think my Tornadus is faster than his Whimsicott. I'm not really sure. I do not remember that one bit because I'm not familiar with Whimsicotts running around in UU. Okay, Torkoal might be his lead, so I'm gonna lead off with my Nidoqueen just to wreck it with the... Oh, he has a Ditto. He's probably Choice Scarf, so he's definitely gonna go for an Earth Power. I'm gonna switch to Bronzong. Because Bronzong walls this set, really, instead of a Power Fry Blast. And I don't think he's gonna see that one coming. He switches to his Umbreon, it's fine. I can go for Stealth Rocks right here. He goes into his Torkoal. He might get up his own Stealth Rocks, but I have got my Nidoqueen here, which I can switch into. He might go into his Umbreon, so I'm gonna go for Sludge Wave. He goes for Protect, and now I'm gonna go for an Earth Power. And wow, so much damage. Let's see how much a Sludge Wave does. It does less. Oh, okay, min-max variations. Let's just count if he has a Protect, and he most definitely does. He probably doesn't have anything to hit me with apart from like Foul Play or something, so let me check his move, and it is Payback. So Payback is not gonna do shit to my Tornadus. Let's see what's stopping me. Whimsicott gets destroyed. Ditto gets destroyed because I have substitute. Bisharp gets destroyed. Well, time to wreck shit. What can I do? He's probably gonna baton pass away, so I'm gonna go for a bulk up. Oh, sweet! You're so gonna get destroyed. Gonna go for a sub. I can probably take his hits, yes, unless he has like roar or something on this circle. I'm gonna go for a +1 acrobatics. He's able to take it because he's a powerhouse, and Lava Plume doesn't do shit to me because I have a sub up. So Torkoal goes down. That's good to know. He might send in his Bisharp to go for a thing, Sucker Punch, but I do have over whatever HP. He might go for the acrobatics again because he's at +1, and wow, it's actually quite threatening. I do have Bronzong though, so it's not too big of a deal. If he goes for Brick Break, I have Nidoqueen. If he goes for an acrobatics, I've got Bronzong. So I'm not really gonna need Tornadus, I think. So because then again, he does have Stealth Rocks up, so I'm not gonna get Tornadus in safely anytime soon. So I'm just gonna scout for whatever move he goes for. And then he goes for acrobatics, so he's gonna outspeed me right here and knock me out. But now I can go into my Bronzong. He's forced to switch out into, I don't know, I'm just gonna go for Gyro Ball because he has the +1. I do not want to mess around with that thing. I know it's gonna not do too much, but I just really want to play it safe. He switches to Bisharp. I've got Earthquake. He's not gonna stop me anytime soon. So he goes into his Hydreigon. He might have the Fire Blast, but I want to get damage on it, do I? Umbreon gets destroyed by Snorlax. Ditto gets destroyed by anything, really. Bisharp gets destroyed by Darmanitan, Nidoqueen, whatever. Whimsicott gets destroyed by Darmanitan. And this is his last guy, so I'm probably gonna be able to take one hit. So I'm gonna go for a Gyro Ball. I am able to live it. Gonna go for a Gyro Ball, do a lot of damage to that thing, and now I can easily switch out to my Snorlax because he's probably locked into it. Maybe Choice Scarfed because it did not kill me. If it was Specs, it probably would have. He does not switch, so I can either go for Pursuit and kill off his Hydreigon right here. But do I want that? I could go for a Return and smash everything on his team. That's what I'm gonna do. Whimsicott, get that shit out of here. 81%, motherfucker. He's not gonna be able to pull off a Leech Seed on me because if he does, he's gonna get destroyed. Okay, Bisharp is sent out. I can go into Nidoqueen. He might go for Swords Dance, but okay, this is interesting. If he goes for Swords Dance, I'm kind of screwed, not gonna lie. Because all I've got are offensive moves. Let's just pray he doesn't. Okay, he went for an Iron Head. That's nice. Oh, he has Life Orb on top of that. That's beautiful. Nidoqueen is not gonna be useful for anything on his team, so I'm just gonna sack it. He dives to Life Orb, so it's fine. Umbreon, Ditto, Whimsicott, or Hydreigon. I'm gonna go into Bronzong. He goes into his Whimsicott, his fodder. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. No, Gyro Ball, just in case. He might switch to Hydreigon because, I don't know, some retarded reason. Now he can go into his Ditto, his Umbreon, or his Hydreigon. If he switches to Hydreigon, it's whatever. I'm gonna see whatever he locks himself into, and I can get advantage from that because Bronzong is not gonna do anything to his Ditto. Well, I could use Bronzong as Ditto transform fodder, but then again, he can always switch out and get around that. So what I'm gonna do is actually smash something with my Return. Luckily, I'm really hoping he doesn't get a flinch. And Umbreon, oh my god, so much damage. He's definitely gonna die. There's no way he's gonna escape this kill. Just let it die. Okay, he went for a Wish. Since I am Banded and his Ditto is Scarf, I think I can take a hit from his Hydreigon. He misses. Well, did not matter in my opinion. Anyway, he's got a Choice Scarf Snorlax. He's not gonna outspeed any of my other guys, being Darmanitan and Raikou, so I have a safe win. Plus, he's not gonna be able to knock me out with a Return because he's not Choice Banded, and I am. I'm gonna do a lot more damage than he does to me. I think I do even get a crit. Did not matter because he would not outspeed my Scarftar Manitan or my Rakdos. So that was the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I actually love using this team. It's quite funny to use because of Tornadus. Well, it's not unpredictable, the set, but once you get it working, it gives me a boner, really. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series of battles, and I'll see you later. Peace.